I have accidentally burnt myself. I just sat outside yesterday for a few hours. It started looking really bad right away. I thought there is no way I'm going out today. Honestly, I'm just such a cliche. Luckily, I have packed just the right dress. Now, I will never stop sending serenades to natural fibers in general, but linen has a very special place in my heart. It's been considered the healing fabric for thousands of years. It's breathable, it doesn't trap moisture, and it's exactly what I need right now. And I'm confident that this dress today will solve two of my problems. First, it will be extremely nice next to my skin because it's oversized, loose fit, it's not clingy. And second, it will also hide all the disaster that I have happening over here. It's my chest, my arm, but also my legs. And the dress is pretty long, so it covers exactly what it needs to cover. So when I go outside, I can not only feel good, but also look good. Here it is, the full length. It covers my legs, especially my right leg, because it is bad. And like my right side is completely fried. You know, the funny thing is that when I was designing this dress, I was thinking that this will become my burn prevention outfit because it kind of covers the shoulders, the chest, those areas that burn really fast, the legs as well. But now it turns out it's also a burn recovery gown. So clearly this dress is meant for summer. And the thing that I love most about this dress is how simple it is. It's simple to wear, simple to make, and very simple to design. If you're looking at it and you wonder, hey, but do you have a pattern for that? The answer is yes, but probably not in the way you expect. Every single pattern you can think of starts from the same place, a basic pattern block. For example, this dress started with my custom oversized block. And this block is designed for me, for my body, my measurements, and even my posture. And once I have that foundation right, designing something like this takes literal minutes. Let me show you how I did it. How to make a pattern for a relaxed fit dress with puffy sleeves. And in this case, I'm using my blocks with no darts and 40 centimeter ease, which will result in a beautiful oversized fit. And of course, I have the sleeve block designed specifically for this bodice blocks. So first thing, I copy my blocks as they are. I decide on the length of the dress. Let's say something like this. I want to have an A-line shape right from the armhole. So it's really loose around my entire body. Let's say something like this. And I draw a line. Then do the same on the back. I want a right angle here, the side seam, otherwise the dress will be sagging on the sides. When you wear it, it will look like this. I just lift it up towards the side seam. Same on the back. I didn't want to do any closures around my neckline, so I just made my neckline slightly wider, slightly lower, front and back. The body of the dress is ready and I can cut it out. Next is the sleeve. I want to have a puffy sleeve. I will decide on the length, let's say like this. And here is a cheat code. I take a larger piece of paper and first I just copy the back curve until this middle line. And then I move it to the other side. And here I copy only the front curve. Finish my pattern this way. Obviously, the more you spread it, the puffier will the sleeve be. Grain direction remains in the centers and in the sleeve. It will also be going through the center. You don't want to gather anything under your arm. Yeah, the puff needs to be on the top of the sleeve, not under the arm. And then I want to add the bend that brings it together. So it will be gathered all over here at the bottom. I basically measure the circumference of my bicep and make it slightly bigger for more comfort. Don't think I would even make a pattern for that. I just cut it on the fabric. That's the sleeve ready. Last part is the pocket. I'm making inseam pockets. Very, very simple here. Just draw the shape, something like this. I usually use my hand for it. Some people use their phones, whatever works for you. And I cut 4 of them. And that's it. That's the entire pattern for this dress. It's really simple to put together and you can make it in a couple of hours. As you can see, I just used my blocks for the body and slightly change the sleeve block. See how simple it is? And that's my favorite part of making clothes. I don't start with a pattern, I start with an idea. And once I have the foundation sorted, turning my idea into a ready garment is surprisingly straightforward. I can simply imagine it, design a pattern, and make it. And that's exactly what we teach at Arkdefo. Not how to follow patterns, but how to create your own. Because the goal isn't to collect more patterns, the goal is to get to a point where you don't need them anymore. And if that sounds like the way you'd like to make clothes, you'll find everything linked below. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next Friday.